Hello Sagittarius, my name is Natasha and welcome to my channel, Mercurial 8 Tarot. Today I'm going to do a monthly forecast reading for August 2021. In the first part of this video, I will discuss the astrological transits for August, and in the second part, I'll do a tarot reading for all 12 houses, all 12 major areas of life experience. Now in the description box below, I will list the timestamps in case you want to skip ahead. So let's go ahead and get started. Sagittarius for August 2021. We start off the month with Venus and Mars together in the sign of Virgo. In terms of love and relationships, both romantic and platonic, you will be quite selective and highly analytical. On August 8th, we have the new moon in Leo squaring off with Uranus. And this is going to bring you a new beginning, and it calls for you to be bold and confident as you embrace sudden change. Now, in the middle of the month, we're going to have two boosts. The first one on August 11th, Mercury is going to go into its home sign of Virgo. This is going to give you a boost in terms of mental clarity and will help you analyze any difficult situations. On August 16th, Venus is going to go into its home sign of Libra, and this is going to boost your romantic connections and also help you on a one-on-one level. Now, Venus going into Libra means that in terms of communicating with other people, you're going to be diplomatic, fair, and quite loving. On August 19th, Uranus, the planet of rebellion and revolution, is going to get grounded. It goes retrograde in the sign of Taurus. When Uranus goes retrograde, there'll be a total of 5 planets in retrograde, including all outer planets. So Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto will be retrograde. And given that there are so many planets in retrograde, on a personal and a collective level, we're going to be doing a lot of internal processing. On August 22nd, the full moon in Aquarius will happen at 29 degrees. Now, in July, we had a full moon in Aquarius also, but at 1 degree. The full moon in August will be at 29 degrees. So anything that you did not release in July, you will be releasing in August. A few hours after the full moon in Aquarius, we are going to enter Virgo season. And it is going to be a time to clean it up, get it together, focus on your productivity, focus on personal improvements and health. Lastly, Mercury is going to go into Libra on August 30th. When it comes to your connections, it's about you being quite fair and very diplomatic. And this is also going to help you out in terms of legal partnerships or legal issues. That is the astrology for August 2021. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Now, you pulled the Oracle Solar Eclipse Revolution. It's number 44 and it adds up to an 8. 8s are numbers of power and movement. So there's going to be a lot of sudden change, sudden revolutionary change. And since it adds up to an 8, look towards the week of August 8th. That is going to be when a lot of things shake up for you out of the blue. And they're going to shake up for you in terms of your partnerships and also communication. You pulled the 7th house. 7th house is the house of partnership, and you pulled Gemini. Gemini rules over the 3rd house of communication. Sudden change, so be prepared to be kind and be loving. And also look to get a fair deal in any connection that you make. Because the 7th house is all about diplomacy, balance, and cooperation between you and your partners. Gemini energy is the twins, so the moods can change rather quickly. But Gemini is a highly intellectual energy, so there's going to be a lot of information that you have to analyze. There's going to be a very big importance that is placed forth on your communication skills. There are going to be fluctuations that you have to deal with as well. So Gemini energy and a Gemini individual might be very important for you, Sagittarius. In your first house, you have the Strength card. First house is how other people perceive you, and also your physical body. It is the house of self. Strength is about conquering, being confident, being bold, overcoming any issues. This is about you pulling yourself up through your own will, and being quite determined in whatever it is that you want. It is power, consolidated power. So you are going to be a force to be reckoned with for the month of August. Now, in your second house, you have justice. Justice is Libra. So the second house is the house of values, money, and investments. When it comes to your finances, legalities are going to be the central focus for August. There could be issues in regards to contracts. There could be issues in regards to fine print that you have to address when it comes to your money. There could be deadlines as well, and legal responsibilities that have to be looked at closely. So make sure to look into your finances, look into whatever contracts you're signing or whatever contracts you have. There's going to be some sort of review here. Your third house, the house of communication, and also the house of Gemini, Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is about you standing your ground in terms of what you want. Seven of Wands is a card of having valor. And in this deck, it's about having to defend your position. When it comes to your connections, if you feel that you are right, if you feel that there is some sort of wrong that is being done to you, don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Seven of Wands, express yourself. Don't let anyone take advantage of you, and make sure that things are fair for you. If you feel something is off, act on it. This is about people recognizing that they need to respect you. And they need to respect your point of view, and they need to respect your position. The fourth house is the house of home, family, and roots. You have the Devil. There is some sort of toxic energy surrounding either where you live, your close or distant family members. Devil energy can suggest that you will be dealing with a Capricorn for the month of August. But devil energy, it can be a negative thought or behavior pattern. There's something that is not conducive to growth, that's not healthy at all. And I do feel that when it comes to this energy, you will be communicating your stance. There is the energy of resistance, like enough is enough, or this is not the month to play with me. That's the energy that's coming across when it comes to Sagittarius. So any issues that you're having with the home, you're not gonna look away. You're going to tackle them head on. And if anyone feels restricted and it looks like there's someone that feels oppressed, you're really going to stand up for yourself. Now, the fifth house, the house of fun, creativity, and romance, you have King of Pentacles, King of Coins. When it comes to your romantic connections or anyone that you're with, King of Coins can suggest that you will be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. King of Coins is the energy of a person that is established, that is quite mature, that has a lot of responsibilities, but handles themselves well. They're quite focused on managing what it is that they have. This is a person that likes quality. This is also a person that is very caring and endearing. King of Coins is a provider. So you could be dealing with that sort of energy here, but this is a high quality person. And they, when they get involved in something, it's for the long haul. It's the long term. Now, in your sixth house, the house of daily habits, work routine, your responsibilities, and also the pets, you have the Sun. And the Sun is the ruler of Leo. And you have Leo in your first house. So in regards to your work, what you do on the daily basis, there's a big focus. Sun energy is happy energy. What you're going to be doing in the month of August is focusing on consolidating your power, having other people recognize you. There's going to be some sort of spotlight and illumination that is shone on what you do on the day-to-day basis, how that grows you or how it weakens you. A Leo might be important for you when it comes to work, but Sun is about things going well. Sun is also vitality in the house of health. So there's going to be a major focus on your body, on your health, on how you look physically as well. And it's going to be an area that frankly sees a lot of improvement. I do see an increase in muscle tone for you for the month of August, whether or not you work out. You have strength in the first house, and in the house of health, you have the Sun. That is power. Now, in your seventh house, the house of partnerships, you have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. This is Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter is the planet of growth and expansion. Pisces is also its home sign. Now, with the Nine of Cups, it's all about wish fulfillment. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy that I get what I want. And the reason why you get what you want is because you put your foot down and tell people what it is that you want. Nine of Cups is contentment. So when it comes to your one-on-one relationships with your friends, your family, your co-workers, your significant others, you're happy. You're happy and you're enjoying yourself. There's a lot of communication that comes in that's quite good. There's a lot of positive news that is shared. There's a lot of fairness in the treatment of others. There is balance, but there is joy and contentment. And you could have a lot of joy and contentment that comes as a result of this King of Coins, because the Nine of Cups is the energy of enjoyment. I enjoy the good things in life. And King of Coins energy, whoever you might be dealing with romantically, might be someone that likes the finer things in life. So Nine of Cups. I like who I'm with, and I can grow with who I am with. In the eighth house, the house of the occult, secrets, taxes, other people's money, death and rebirth, you have the Magician. The Magician can suggest that you're dealing with a Gemini energy, and Gemini is important. The Magician is all about having the ability to manifest anything that you want. When it comes to August, having the Magician, the Magus, in the house of the occult can mean that you might be delving into occult matters, practical magic. There's going to be a focus on your understanding of the elements, your understanding of how passion, emotion, intellect all creates material abundance for you. You're going to understand how to use resources better, to the point where it seems like it's magic, but it's not. It's actually manifestation. When it comes to what you can create, what you can bring about, the sky's the limit with the Magician energy in the eighth house of the occult. This is also Mercury energy. And Mercury is going to go into Virgo on August 11th, and then it goes into Libra on August 30th. So look towards those dates for something to happen, something to manifest in terms of relationships as well. In the ninth house, the house of your overall outlook on life, higher education, religion, and long distance travel, you have the Six of Swords. So for the month of August, you can very well find yourself taking a trip. Six of Swords is it's something that's local, or it's something that goes over water. Six of Swords is not like the Chariot energy, where that can suggest a long distance travel. But there is some sort of travel energy. Whatever this energy is, Six of Swords is all about leaving behind past difficulties, overcoming challenges, and moving into a calmer mental space. It is Mercury in Aquarius. So Mercury is very important for you. The transits of Mercury are going to bring you into a calmer place, not just within your relationships, but also within your overall outlook on life. Six of Swords. I leave behind the drama. I just want peace and I want calm. Now, Six of Swords can also suggest that you leave behind an outdated point of thinking. In your 10th house, the house of career, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about putting in the work and getting really good at your job. Other people taking notice about what it is that you do at work or how good you are. You do have the strength in the first house, and in the house of career, Eight of Pentacles. So there's going to be big projects that you could potentially be working on in the month of August. Eight of Pentacles is all about work, getting good at it, being very focused on it, high quality turnaround for whatever it is that you do. It can also mean some type of ascension when it comes to work. That is the energy of the sun in Virgo. So the sun goes into Virgo August 22nd. That time period, around that time period, is going to be quite important for you when it comes to career. Now, Queen of Swords is in your 11th house, the house of friends, networks, and wishes fulfilled. Queen of Swords energy can see you dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but Gemini heavy in your reading. Queen of Swords is someone that is quite smart and very intellectual. This is a person that can see through the lies, that is very good in terms of reasoning and logic. Queen of Swords is a friend if you're true to her, is quite protective of you and will fight to the death if you're true to her. But if you're not, this is the type of person that will cut you off. So when it comes to your friendships and your overall connections with this Queen of Swords energy, be truthful and be frank. And if you have differing opinions with other people, stand your ground, but express it. Express it. Don't sugarcoat anything. Don't hide anything. Because Queen of Swords, she'll read between the lines and she'll know if you're not being genuine. Now, the 12th house, the house of the unconscious, this is sort of like a blind spot for you. This is also the house of loss. Sagittarius, you are the Knight of Wands. You are hot-footed. You go where your passions take you. You really unleash yourself. This behavior, if you, it's okay to go after what you want, but what's not okay is to be reckless. The month of August is calling for you to be focused, to be reliable, to be consistent. So Knight of Wands energy, that passion, that desire without focus is not going to help you in the month of August. It's time to tone it down, to be more grounded, to be fair to yourself, to others. But this fiery, hot, passionate behavior, it needs to be curbed because it sits in your house, in the 12th house. It can very well cause a loss. If you're unreliable to someone, if you seem too hot, or if you do things too quickly, it can very well cause a loss. Well, that was your reading for August 2021. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Bye.